All right, so today we checking out the origins of the fallen angels, demons, and the Nephilim, giants, Noah's floods, the Watchers. So it's basically like the hierarchy of the gods, right? You better check that out.
The origin of fallen angels and demons according to the Bible is a topic that has fascinated theologians, scholars, and believers for centuries. In this video, we will be exploring the origin of fallen angels, demons, Nephilim, giant, and watchers in the Bible. Make sure you watch to the very end and join us as we explore the fascinating worlds of history by subscribing to our channel. The Bible is a collection of sacred texts revered by Christians, composed of the Old Testament and the New Testament. In these scriptures, we find references to angels, which are spiritual beings created by God. However, some angels rebelled against God and became fallen angels, commonly known as demons. The origin of fallen angels and demons can be traced back to several biblical passages, primarily in the Old Testament and some in the New Testament. These passages provide insights into their creation, rebellion, and subsequent status as malevolent entities opposed to God. The creation of angels. Before delving into the origin of fallen angels and demons, it is essential to understand the biblical account of angelic creation. In the Bible, the angels are depicted as heavenly beings created by God before the formation of the physical universe. One of the primary passages referencing the creation of angels is found in the book of Job. Job 38 from 4 to 7. This passage suggests that angels were present at the time of creation and celebrated God's work with joy. It implies that angels were created as spiritual beings with the purpose of serving and worship.
If God created the universe and humans, and his angels are his people, that would make sense. I'm going off of this mythology. I'm not going off of Christianity. I'm going off like the Anunnaki and the Sumerians. I'm not dissing or like nothing like that. I'm just trying to I'm trying to piece together what they seen and why they think the way they think. So basically, if the angels were his race, God's race, then they would come before people because people were created in the essence of God and his people. So that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
Worshiping God. The fall of Lucifer.
Not that they were made before the universe, but they were made for
angels is intricately tied to the fall of Lucifer, one of the highest-ranking angels in heaven. The name Lucifer comes from the Latin word meaning light bringer or morning star. His fall from grace is described in Isaiah 14:12-15. This passage is often interpreted as a metaphorical description of the pride and rebellion that led to Lucifer's fall. He desired to exalt himself above God and challenge God's authority. Consequently, God cast Lucifer out of heaven, transforming him into Satan, the adversary, the nature of Satan and his demonic host. Following his fall, Satan became the leader of the fallen angels, now known as demons. The Bible refers to demons as evil spirits that actively oppose God and seek to harm humanity. Several passages in the New Testament allude to demonic activity and their malevolent nature. One such instance is found in Matthew 12:24-27. But when the Pharisees heard this, they said, "It is only by Beelzebul, the prince of demons, that this fellow drives out demons." Jesus knew their thoughts and said to them, "Every kingdom divided against itself will be ruined, and every city or household divided against itself will not stand. If Satan drives out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then can his kingdom stand? And if I drive out demons by Beelzebul, by whom do your people drive them out? So then, they will be your judges." In this passage, Jesus refers to Satan as the prince of demons, indicating his leadership among these malevolent beings. The Bible portrays demons as deceptive, seeking to tempt and lead people away from God's path. The fall of the Watchers. Apart from the fall of Lucifer, the Bible also contains accounts of a group.
Did he just say Jesus is one too? But isn't he trying to bring people to God? So, did I just hear that wrong? I don't know.
Of angels called the Watchers, or sons of God, who played a significant role in the origin of fallen angels. The story of the Watchers is found in the apocryphal book of Enoch. which is not part of the canonical Bible but is considered by some as supplementary material for understanding biblical concepts.
Why don't
According
he just
to
come
the
down
Book
here
of
and straighten all
Enoch,
this out?
a group of
Make it
200
easier on
angels
everybody.
known as the Watchers descended to earth and took human wives. This union resulted in a hybrid race of giants known as the Nephilim, who were renowned for their strength and wickedness. The actions of the Watchers were seen as a violation of divine order, and their offspring, the Nephilim, became a source of great evil on the earth. The fall of the Watchers is briefly mentioned in the canonical book of Genesis, although it does not provide as much detail as the book of Enoch. Genesis 6:1-4 states, "When human beings began to increase in number on the earth, and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years.
Okay.
The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown. This passage hints at the presence of divine beings who intermingled with humans, leading to the existence of the Nephilim. The origin of demonic influence. While the Bible does not provide an explicit account of how demons originated after the fall of Lucifer and the Watchers, some theologians and scholars have proposed theories based on biblical passages and historical context. One prevalent theory suggests that demons are the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim, the offspring of the Watchers and human women. When the Nephilim died, their spirits were left without bodies, and these malevolent spirits became the demons that plague humanity. Another viewpoint is that fallen angels, including Lucifer, continued to engage in rebellion against God after their initial fall. Some believe that these fallen angels chose to take possession of willing human hosts, leading to demonic influence and possession.
They're looking for a body because they lost their bodies
are not
and they can't go to heaven, which is where God is from.
And our interpretations derived from various scriptures
He doesn't want them up there.
and historical contexts. The Bible primarily focuses on the actions and consequences of fallen angels and demons rather than their precise origins. Demonology in the New Testament. While the Old Testament provides some insights into the origin and nature of fallen angels and demons, it is in the New Testament that we find more detailed accounts of demonic encounters and the ministry of Jesus Christ in relation to demonic forces. Throughout the New Testament, various passages describe Jesus' encounters with demons and his authority over them. One of the most notable accounts is the exorcism of a demon-possessed man in the region of the Gadarenes, Mark 5:1-20, Luke 8:26-39. In this story, Jesus commands the unclean spirits to leave the man and enter a herd of pigs, which then rush into a lake and drown. The New Testament also highlights the Apostle Paul's encounters with demonic forces. In Acts 16:18, we read about a slave girl with a spirit of divination who followed Paul and his companions, proclaiming them to be servants of God. Paul recognized the spirit and cast it out of the girl. These and other accounts demonstrate the New Testament's acknowledgement of the reality of demonic forces and the authority of Jesus and his followers over them. The New Testament emphasizes the power of faith in Jesus Christ as a means to resist and overcome demonic influence. The nature of demonic influence. The Bible depicts demons as malevolent beings seeking to harm and deceive humanity. They are associated with various activities, including possession,
because they want a body,
and
right?
temptation. Several passages in the New Testament.
Would demons be like soulless beings? I mean, bodiless beings, right? And they're trying to do anything for you to forfeit your body so they can possess you and go on with their life, because having a physical body is way better than having no body. And that's what possession is. And the Nephilim are stuck here.
On the nature of demonic influence. Ephesians 6:12 states, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." This verse emphasizes that the ultimate battle is not against human adversaries, but against spiritual forces of evil, which include demons. Demonic influence can manifest in a variety of ways, leading people astray from God's truth and causing spiritual and emotional turmoil. The nature of fallen angels and demons. The Bible provides limited details about the nature of fallen angels and demons, leaving some aspects open to interpretation and theological speculation. However, certain passages offer insights into their characteristics and activities. For example, 2 Corinthians 11:14-15 indicates that demons can disguise themselves as angels of light, suggesting their ability to deceive and mislead people.
Okay.
And no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. It is not surprising, then, if his servants also masquerade as servants of righteousness. Their end will be what their actions deserve. This passage warns that demons can present themselves as beings of goodness and truth, seeking to lead people away from God through deception. Conclusion. In conclusion, the origin of fallen angels and demons according to the Bible is a complex and multifaceted subject. The Bible provides accounts of the creation of angels and their subsequent rebellion, leading to the fall of Lucifer and his transformation into Satan, the leader of the fallen angels. Additionally, the Bible contains references to the Watchers, a group of angels who descended to earth and gave rise to the Nephilim, contributing to the emergence of demonic influence in the world. While the Bible does not provide a comprehensive and detailed narrative of how demons came into existence after the fall of Lucifer and the Watchers, it does offer insights into their malevolent nature and activities. Demons are portrayed as evil spirits seeking to deceive, tempt, and harm humanity. The New Testament presents numerous accounts of Jesus' encounters with demons, emphasizing his authority over them. The subject of fallen angels and demons remains a fascinating and enduring topic of study
this is crazy,
for
bro.
believers and scholars alike.
It's basically confusing you on what to believe and what not to believe.
And nature of these spiritual beings have evolved, and they continue to be subject to theological exploration.
For him to have power over them, he has to control them, which means he's elite.
The Bible's teachings on this matter serve as a foundation for understanding the spiritual realm and the ongoing struggle between good and evil in the world. Thanks for watching my video on the origin of fallen angels. If you enjoyed it,
that's deep, bro. You don't know the answer until you know the answer from inside, I guess, right? This is crazy, man. If y'all have any other videos you want me to watch, let me know. And my God.